Hey guys, in this week's video, I'm going to talk to you about the comfort-discomfort paradox. So we can very easily get into a headspace where we feel like comfort is good and discomfort is bad. And that's something that's really championed by the society that we live in, particularly by consumerism. It's something that we see everywhere we go, products and things that will make our lives more and more comfortable, that will make us feel more and more all of the good things that comfort brings. And yet, when we think about where that kind of leads to, I always like to think about like Wally and the people going around in those hovercrafts. That isn't actually what's healthy for us. What's healthy for us is having challenge. What's healthy for us is being able to have that healthy amount of discomfort and that healthy amount of stress, good stress, which enables us to grow and develop. And this is the tricky thing about the way that our brains are set up, because as much as our growth actually relies on us going beyond our comfort zone and us going beyond the things that are actually quote unquote safe and secure and familiar to us, when we actually try to do those things, so you might see this awesome idea or you might hear something and think, oh my God, I want to do that. And then when it might come to actually doing it, you even like thinking about it might create so much discomfort for you that actually you don't even try. And that is the thing. When we try these new things, when we put ourselves out there, so me right now, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. So I am seeking a new job. I am starting a new business. I've come out the back of a relationship. I'm doing all these things, which mean I am so firmly in what Joe Dispenza would call the river of change. So that point of your life where you are just square in the discomfort. And it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right because it's not familiar. And our brains are seeking familiarity. They are literally archaic machines that are seeking the records of the past to draw from to predict into the future. So whatever we have experienced before, our brains are built to replicate that into the future. So what does that mean for us? So what it means is that every time we try and deviate from that, we almost get this warning system kick off in our brain that says, no, don't do that. Don't do that new thing. Don't put yourself out there. Don't join that new class. Don't put your creative work online, because when we do, what we're doing is we're creating something new right now for ourselves. And when we do that, we go immediately into the unknown and into that discomfort. So everything in us tries to take us back to the familiar. Our brains take us back to the familiar. So why is it important to keep going? Well, because discomfort is a catalyst for our growth and our evolution. We talked about making choices in the last video and how important it was to move forwards. Well, every time we move forwards and we move beyond what is comfortable for us or known or familiar, then we're going to bang into discomfort. And there will be so many internal and external barriers to our development of our abilities. And the thing is, when we choose to go back to safety, so there's an incredible Abraham Maslow quote, and what he says is, growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. And a Rene Rilke quote, and I hope I got that right, it says, our greatest fears are like dragons guarding our deepest treasures. And that's the thing. When we go up against that discomfort and we still keep going and we keep putting one foot in front of the other, that's where our quantum leaps are. That's where our real happiness lies in our lives. Because staying in the comfort will never truly make us happy. Because staying in the place which is good enough will never bring us that fulfillment that we seek. And so right now, if there's something that you've been putting off, or there's something that you've already tried and you felt so uncomfortable and you decided that wasn't you, I invite you to be brave. I invite you to lean into that discomfort, to seek that discomfort, because on the other side of that is your fulfillment. Okay, guys, I hope that was useful for you as always. And I am so grateful for all the amazing comments and for those of you who have subscribed. If you did get anything out of this, I would love you to come and join me on the channel. So please subscribe to the channel and please do share with someone else that you think would find this useful as well. All right, I look forward to seeing you in the next one.